Hello everybody, this is me, Paul. Welcome back to my studio, Warsaw, and to my humble YouTube channel. Guys, it's another synth review today because GForce, partnering with Novation, released a virtual version of classic base station synthesizer. And no, it's not booze or whatever station, because it's officially partnered with Novation. And they could keep the original name, the very original colors, layout, etc. And guess what? I used to own the original many years ago. It was one of my very first synthesizers, and I remember very well. It was a simple one, yet a terrific one. And knowing both GForce and Novation, I believe that the virtual form can keep up the tempo with the original analog, plus probably there are new features being added to this virtual edition, so let's check it out today. Hey, of course, if you think this channel is a cool place, if you like my studio and my videos, consider subscribing somewhere here down in the corner, getting notified, liking this vid, and commenting on it down below so that I know what you think about Novation base station, both in virtual and hardware form. Let's go. Plus, if you like the plugin and would like to both support me, you're gonna find an affiliate link down below. Thanks. The base station is in front of me, my friends. This is how it looks like. It's exactly same kind of blue that I remember from the original. I even opened the original. I found one on eBay. Not an expensive toy to have it in a virtual, in an analog form. Looked like this. As you can see, very simple. There are some presets here under this memory knob. Reading presets was kind of quirky. And it's a little funny, yet powerful analog machine. It was an analog synthesizer, remember guys. As you can see, very simple one. And it costs right now, it's 73 euro, or 70-something dollars, $75. This is what Plugin Boutique showed me. And getting back to the panel, this is how it looks. And this is the first preset I got under my hands. Oh, yeah. It's good to note that it's slightly different, expanded from the original. First, I got a sub oscillator for both oscillators. I've got frequency modulation possible between oscillators. I also got additional XADSR, XLFO, additional LFOs and ADSRs to modulate various parameters of the synth. This comes from GForce. It's there in all their synths. And there's an effects section, similar thing. It's everywhere there in GForce synths. Guys, and shall we tweak this from the very start? Because this is what I usually do. I start a new patch. Initialize. Patch. Yeah, that's it. And let's make it... Okay, let's keep it saw. And you know what? It's a bass station, so I'm gonna go for a bass sound here, okay? So it's a sawtooth in 3 different registers. Yeah, so the oscillators are really simple on this machine, as you can see. They are still expanded a bit. And also, you may notice, I'm going to show you the original. There is no noise here, and I can add actually some noise. Noise wasn't there in the original as far as I remember, and we are going to use this noise a bit. Nice. This is kind of dirty, cool sound. It's very much like the original, as I remember. The original, yeah, it was many years ago, but it was kind of really characterful, this synth. It's simple, but there is something what I really like so far. And now envelope 2, oscillator 1 modulation, pulse width modulation can be applied. We're not gonna... We can apply it for the sub, and also I can modulate this. All right, let's leave it like this. No, this is pitch modulation. This is pitch modulation, same for this one. And this is pitch and pulse width modulation for both oscillators. We're gonna leave it here. We used some LFO for it. And now frequency. We got double filter on this machine. The original also sported, as you can see, both 12 and 24 dB filter. Maybe a bit of LFO, but I'm interested in applying some envelope to this. Okay, this slope, filter slope really differs. This sounds more like 6 than 12. This is definitely 24, but this one? Okay, whatever. We can also use unison. This is another thing added on the virtual version. You know what? We're not gonna use unison here. It's cool to have it vintage. Should make this sound drift and saturate more, I think. Not a typical bass sound, but there is something cool about it. Now, HPF, I'm not going to use HPF on bass, distortion. Yeah. Okay. Just a bit of delay, reverb. Maybe in the mix when I do it like... Yeah, like this tech house track with rising reverb. I'm not gonna use reverb on this one. I'm gonna keep it with delay, chorus, distortion, and this setting. As you can see, it's really simple. Tweaking this thing is a matter of minutes, and I got a patch in 5 minutes. Also, I'm not gonna use XLFO and XADSR for additional modulation. What I've got here is enough. I'm just gonna do the thing that I'll open my loop cloud and I'll upload some kind of a beat to test this bass out. All right, that's it. That's enough. So I finally decided to engage some XLFO to filter frequency so that it intermodulates in a more interesting way, and I somehow succeeded. I could easily save this as some kind of a loop to work on, but I don't know, working with Bass Station is so easy that I'm gonna recreate hundreds of possibly good ideas with this synth very, very quickly. I'll be frank with you, I enjoy it a lot. It reminds me of the good old hardware Bass Station a lot. And I would like to tweak it more, actually for hours, but I'm gonna try to sum the things up for you now. This is again, more than enjoyable. I know I'm so always enthusiastic when tweaking new sounds on classic and new synths, and this is just who I am, guys. But seriously, it brought so many good memories, that's the first thing. But objectively, this synthesizer is both very simple and very good sounding, and I really do think that GForce and Novation did their best to recreate the tone, the character of the classic bass station, and they brought it there, plus added some extra features as always with GForce. Also, there's Bass Station 2, which is also a crazy, yet a bit different, more complicated piece of a synth. Still a very simple one, but that's a different story. Maybe we're gonna talk about it some other day. Who knows? That's it for today. Hope you liked it and hope you're gonna come back soon. Bye.